Today, we're going to learn about algorithms and flowcharts. An algorithm is a sequence of steps or instructions to solve a problem or perform a task. Just like following a recipe to make your favorite dish, an algorithm helps us solve problems in a logical and organized manner. Imagine you want to bake cookies. The recipe includes step-by-step instructions like gathering ingredients, preparing the dough, shaping the cookies, and baking them. Each step in this recipe is like a part of an algorithm. Now, let's talk about flowcharts. A flowchart is a visual representation of an algorithm. It uses shapes and arrows to show the sequence of steps. Here is a brief description of the use of each flowchart shape. 1. Oval. This shape is used to indicate the start and end of a flowchart. 2. Parallelogram. This shape is used to read data, input, or to print data, output. 3. Rectangle. This shape is used to show the processing that takes place in a flowchart. 4. Diamond. This shape is used to show the decision-making step in a flowchart. A question is asked in the diamond and the next step is yes or no. 5. Arrows. These are used to connect the steps in a flowchart, to show the flow or sequence of problem-solving process. To create an algorithm in flowchart, we need to follow a few simple steps. Let me break it down for you. 1. Understand the problem. First, identify and clearly define the problem you need to solve. Break it down into smaller parts if needed. 2. Plan the solution. Think about the logical steps to solve the problem and organize them in a sequence. 3. Represent the solution with an algorithm. Write down the steps in plain language, keeping it simple and concise. 4. Visualize the solution with a flowchart. Draw shapes, arrows, and labels to represent each step and its connections. Let's create an algorithm to find the sum of two numbers. The algorithm can be written as start, input value of A, input value of B, A plus B, print, sum, stop. The flowchart starts with an oval shape that represents the start of the algorithm. The next step is to input the first number, which is represented by a parallelogram with the text input value of A. The third step is to input the second number, which is represented by a parallelogram with the text input value of B. The fourth step is to perform the calculation, represented by a rectangle with the text sum equals A plus B. The fifth step is to display the result, which is represented by a parallelogram with the text print sum. The final step is to stop the algorithm, which is represented by an oval shape with the text stop. Feel free to practice creating your own algorithms and flowcharts for different problems.